The war in Atlanta is raging on right now as I record this video. DJ Academics is on live with Whack 100, Rallo, and 6ix9ine. Okay, the snitching chief is setting the record straight, and he's letting everybody know you need to keep that same energy.
Niggas calling people the snitching chief now, bro. What have we come to, Kaj? Why have we come to, chat? Niggas calling 6ix9ine the snitching chief, bro. The snitching chief, nigga. That's funny as hell, bro. So we got chiefs now, nigga. But why is snitch? You know what? Hey, you know what? Let me not even go that way, nigga. Let me not even go that way, nigga.
Thug, man, that same energy you have with Thug, you need to keep with me. Now look, I'm literally, I've got the live open in another window, watching it live, taking notes, okay? And I'm gonna drop several videos breaking down some of the wild stuff that came out of that live very soon. And I'm gonna drop a few more broken up short videos rather than one long video. Some people wasn't rocking with the last video I dropped that was an hour and 50 minutes, but I felt like there was so much to break down. But I'm gonna make things a little bit more digestible for you going forward. But right now, I wanted to just drop a little video in defense of my guy Gunna, okay? For all of the snakes that stabbed Gunna in his back. Now we seen Young Thug on that interview room. A lot of people owe Gunna an apology, man. And today in this video, I'm basically gonna give you a full list, okay? I'm gonna let everybody know this is a full list, okay? So this is a roll call. Everybody that needs to apologize to Gunna, you're gonna get aired out in this video, okay? I'll call your name. You know, you can send a tweet, you can drop him a DM, you can make a song, however you want to issue that apology. But I'm putting everybody in this video on notice, okay? The double standard, we're going to need to see you comment on Thug's situation, and we're going to need an apology for Gunna.
First of all, this nigga better take that bass out of his tongue, because these niggas don't joke around with that shit, nigga. Hey, them boys gonna get you out of here, boy. Nigga, lower your tone on these niggas. Now, they'll get him out of here, but he needs to slow down with that shit. Cause he's sweet, you know he's sweet, nigga. When you look at a nigga like these, he's sweet, nigga. What he's saying is not wrong though. Them niggas do owe Gunna an apology, cause they were wilding on my boy, nigga. He definitely owes an apology, but he needs to slow down with that tone, nigga. Slow down with that shit, boy.
Okay, but just before all of that, all right, we saw a very desperate tweet and delete from Young Thug himself. Okay, in a now deleted post. He said, "Wham, what's understood ain't gotta ever be explained. I'm with you forever." And this tweet was deleted. I just heard Whack 100 on Live with Academics say that Thug tweeted this. Hey, this is what Whack's thinking. Whack's thinking, hey, Baby saw that tweet and called Thug and said, take that shit down, bro.
I don't think Baby would have said that, though. I'm not gonna lie, bruh. Baby ain't got it like that, nigga. Take it down is crazy work, bro. And to be honest, Baby probably would have said it though. I'm not gonna lie, nigga. He probably would have said it like these. Say, hey, nigga, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, just give me some time, nigga. Just don't post that shit. Probably said it like that. This shit is messy, nigga. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This shit is messy, bro. This ain't good, nigga. This ain't good, bro. So what now, bro? What now, bro? Baby, whose side you on, nigga? Cause I know a lot of people were hating on my boy Gunna, bro, and that's a fact, dog.
I ain't rocking with you. I ain't rocking with this ratting, man. It's actually crazy. So look, whilst all of this madness is going on, Gunna is cooling unbothered. He out on another 5K fun run. Okay, he got the one club, he got the Wanna Run club running. Okay, while people are running from snitch allegations, Wanna's running up a 5K. Okay, he's killing it. He is absolutely on a whole other level to Young Thug as far as the music, as far as the fitness, seemingly as far as being solid. I ain't seen no 2-hour interrogation tape of Gunna going around. So Gunna is kicked back laughing about this whole situation. He's doing a run club, you know what I'm saying? He's collaborating with big companies. He's got a whole movement that's coming on, okay? And you better watch out.
Gunna is the definition of just focus on your shit, dog. Gunna is the definition of, dog, whatever you got going on, don't put any energy into bad stuff or evil, bro. Just focus on your shit, nigga. That's why I don't understand why people put a lot of energy into bad shit, bro. Because it really, there's definitely such thing as karma. I believe in that shit. There's definitely something called karma that it exists, bro. It exists, bro.
Oh, you don't want Gunna's goons to come and run you down. These guys be running 5K like it's nothing. I'd love to see Young Thug run 1K. Need to put down the chips, get in the gym, and show people what it really looks like to beat some allegations. So Gunna's calling. He's been posting to his story a whole bunch of stuff about his run club that he's got going on. Okay, he is just chilling. He's chilling high society at the Fountain Blue Las Vegas, unbothered. He at the
Damn, that boy's at the
wellness bar. You know what I'm saying? He rocking clubs. They rocking with Gunna. Hey, looks like these folks are rocking with Gunna in the club. Okay, and also it's been reported that Gunna's One of One has now surpassed 1.5
billion. Oh, that's the old one. Okay, damn, that's actually crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Congrats, nigga.
billion with a B. That's a billion. You know what I'm saying? Billion
that's
streams,
crazy.
alright? Young Thug is getting whooped in Spotify monthly listeners by Gunna still. Alright? Let's just set the record straight before I let everybody know who they got to
27?
apologize. Who's got to apologize. 27 million monthly listeners for Young Thug. Those numbers aren't to be sniffed at, but since you wanted to get salty and call out all the rats, pour dirt on other people's names, you're getting cooked. 34 million monthly listeners for Gunna, okay?
Okay, and I'm gonna keep it a stack. It's 27 to 34, and it's a gap, but it ain't no like gap, nigga. It's no gap. Damn, that's crazy, bro. It's not a gap like that, bro. It's not. That nigga, Lil Baby has 40, nigga. Damn, I be forgetting. Lil Baby really got it though. Shit. Hey, shout out to that nigga Baby, bro.
34 million, and all type of crazy audio has been coming out here. Okay, this one was pretty egregious. Okay, Young Thug was caught in another audio that's leaked laughing about Gunna dissing Lil Baby on the song Bread and Butter. These guys are making behind the scenes phone calls, trying to shut down and blackball people from the industry for perceived ratting. Meanwhile, they got 2-hour interrogation tapes out here. It's actually crazy. Listen to this.
I don't know, bro. Like, yeah, that was gonna be like, he pushed up on me knowing you were beating with a rap. It's a jazz that's one out there. Yeah. Oh God. But he ain't lying though. He ain't lying. He did.
Bro, that is so crazy, nigga. You can imagine these things. These are the type of things you imagined were happening. Like when Gunna was like, he dropped that song and Young Thug was in jail, right? These are things you would imagine happening, bro. But to hear them actually happen is crazy work. I can't lie, nigga. That shit's wild, bro. You know that shit wild, nigga. Bro, how does this guy have so much like hatred though? Now I gotta listen to Bread and Butter now, bro. I have to listen to Bread and Butter after this bullshit. For sure, nigga.
Said he ain't lying. I think they're talking about QCP. I think he's talking about when he dissed Lil Baby, and they're saying QCP is apparently a snitch as well. And he's saying, how are you switching on me, Lil Baby, when you're in business with a rat? They all laughing at it. I think Young Thug laughing a little too hard, if you ask me. I think Thug laughing a little too. He putting it on a little bit too much sauce on it. Just like when he was on $1 Million Game, they said, hey, don't be telling the back of the police guy. He said, oh, boy. Yeah, what am I gonna say?
I don't know, bro. Like, yeah, that was gonna be like, he pushed up on me knowing you were beating with a rap. It's a jazz that's one out there. Yeah. Oh God. But he ain't lying though. He ain't lying. He did.
Bro, even 21 Savage is saying it straight though. He's not lying though, nigga. He's not, bro.
Hey, so that's not the only phone call that's leaked. Okay, another leaked phone call between Thug and 21 Savage. I don't know who was recording these calls. Was it Thug or was it 21? 21 might have been recording these calls, you know.
No, you
21?
freaking dumbass, bro. The precinct has this shit, nigga. The precinct definitely has this bullshit.
Might be a real snake behind the scenes recording these calls, because I don't know how else they would have got this unless this is some kind of police surveillance. I'm thinking, yo, was 21 recording these calls? Is 21 putting the nail in Thug's coffin right now? We just heard on the live, bruh. We just heard on. I'm gonna break it down in full, okay? But we just heard on the live stream. Top 5 said, "I just spoke to 21 Savage, and he not rocking with Thug's ratting." That's what he said. Hey.
No, what? Nah, I don't know about that, bruh. I gotta see that in the flesh, nigga. I gotta see that in the flesh. No way that's true. What? When did Top 5 say that?
Here's what it is, man. That's
I gotta get my
said
phone,
right
bro.
now. That's what's being said out here. But look. Okay.
I gotta get my phone because no
There was
way
another
Top 5
conversation
said
that
that.
went viral. Apparently, this is a leaked phone call with Young Thug and 21 Savage talking about Lil Baby and Lil Durk. basically turning their back on Gunna, and they're basically orchestrating the whole thing. They're basically saying, yo, it's up, we decide when you're allowed to turn your back on Gunna. Don't jump out the window shitting on Gunna for being a snitch too soon. Wait till you get the call, wait till you get the green light from us, since we're pulling everybody's strings in Atlanta. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, there's a 2-hour interrogation. Let's hear this one, man. This is crazy.
Type shit. I ain't finna say nothing about you on the internet. I ain't finna let the world know I ain't fucking with you until Jeff says something.
He said, bro, there's some real snaky little gossipy kind of behavior going on behind the scenes. He's saying, I ain't finna say that I ain't fucking with you until Jeff says. Everything Jeff says goes. If Jeff says jump, 21 jumps. If Jeff says drop down on your knees, yeah,
I heard this thing with Ak already, but Ak covered everything. But I mean, if you closer to someone, that's not crazy, nigga. If you closer, if 21 Savage is closer to Young Thug, he has all the rights to say, nigga. Let me just hear what this nigga says, cause I don't know what happened, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta. That's fair. I'm not gonna lie. That's not no gossip shit. The nigga that's gossiping is Young Thug. Cause if he actually listened to the whole thing, Young Thug is actually like doing some crazy ass like hating on Gunna for sure.
Yes, that's what you guys be doing, man. Little did you know.
But you know,
That's what they supposed to do. Like,
well, ain't nobody
nigga trying to go at him to get clout.
They send people trying to go at Gunna to get clout. You need to wait for Jeffrey to say when it's time to go at Gunna. Please, Lord Jeffrey, bruh. You guys are embarrassing.
Yes, they have. Dirk
said something to him, but that's it. Like, what?
Dirk said something to him, but that's it. Dirk said, hey, little Dirk. You guys ain't got that energy for Dirk in person, man. Telling Dirk what he can and can't say is crazy.
Man, them ain't doing all this shit. Like,
Wham unfollowed him.
yeah, but I mean,
Hey, you unfollowed Thug. 21, you unfollowed Thug. We saw it. I saw you weren't following him, and then you refollowed him back when Remo posted it. We saw it. We caught you in 4K. You guys are some real gossipy little. This is like some high school teenage drama going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know, nigga. I don't think 21 Savage should be out of this, cause he ain't on no hating stuff, bro. If you listen to the whole thing, 21 ain't even. He's that type of nigga that ain't even trying to like. He's not trying to go crazy on Gunna, bro. You can tell, bro. He really wasn't, bro. I'm not even gonna lie about that.
Guys, is pathetic.
see, that's just that little boy shit. That ain't really saying that to no
Yeah,
man.
but
Just like, damn, I'm
that's
disappointed.
still
He said, Dirk, that's some little boy stuff, man. You guys wouldn't have that energy for Dirk's face.
Yeah, but that's still.
But guess what, though, that
what
makes
your
you.
position is, man.
But
He announced what your position is, Lil Dirk. He announcing what your position. We gonna all meet together and have our little rap meeting about what you're allowed to say. And Dirk jumped the gun, man. He let everybody know what Thug's position is before we do. Cause Young Thug behind the scenes plotting out how he gonna take Gunna, cause he's jealous. Meanwhile, he got a 2-hour interrogation tape.
I ain't saying they wrong. I'm just saying,
yeah, they jumped the gun. But
nigga
look,
supposed to had a conversation with you for they anything.
They should have had a conversation with Doug before they said anything. A grown man. I'm a grown man with his own murder for hire case going on. He ain't allowed to talk until we tell him to talk. Grow up, man. It's pathetic.
That's
Yeah,
just
but
how I look at it.
Wham did though.
I don't know why this nigga's crashing out, dog. These niggas what dead ass switch you in real life, bro. He's talking a bit too much with Venom. I'm not gonna lie, way too much. Not even academics was talking like these. You need to slow down, boy. Cause you talking like when these niggas are in person, you gonna have the same energy. You ain't gonna have the same energy, bro. You're not, bro. So don't talk like that, nigga. And academics is actually with these guys in real life, bro. He don't even talk like that. Academics is trying to be neutral, bro, cause he knows he gonna have to see these niggas. So don't talk with that Venom, bro. Relax, boy.
Talk to Wham. So we get on the phone. Hey, you told Buddy them do that? All right, hell no. He's like, all right, stay there.
So he's saying he got on the phone with Wham. He said, I got on the phone with Lil Baby, and Lil Baby said straight away, hey, you tell him to do that. I don't know if he's saying you tell him to take that plea, or if he's saying you tell Dirk to this Gunna. We was all plotting together behind the scenes like a bunch of little snakes. Plotting and drip feeding when we're allowed to talk about Gunna telling. And now you want everyone to shut up about the 2-hour interrogation tape where you're talking about Pee Wee sells weed to Wayne, where you talking about he breaks the law every day, where you talking about, Wayne said Birdman a one-man army. He said he going out like Tony Montana. You know Tony Montana who got shot up? You know with the tour bus shooting? You know what we talking about? Bring me a bologna sandwich. It's crazy.
Say less. Things, I'm smiling off top. Soon it happens.
type shit.
So Young Thug got these Atlanta head honchos wrapped around his little finger, man. 21 Savage, he calling, when are we allowed to talk? When am I allowed to talk, boss?
She's not saying that, bro. Relax, nigga. He's not saying that. I won't lie, this nigga is a bit too biased for me. I don't want to watch this shit, but that's why watching Academics is. I should have just watched the Academics one, because this nigga is just talking out of his ass right now.
When am I allowed to talk about what's going on, boss? You the king slime. It is pathetic, man. So look, all right, we're gonna create the entire list of everybody that owes Gunna an apology. So off the rip, Lil Baby, wham, you owe Gunna an apology. All right, you're doing all this planning behind the scenes. Meanwhile, your boy talking about who carries drugs for Lil Wayne and who breaks the law every day, and telling a whole 2-hour Trap Lil Ross video breakdown with the cops about Birdman. So we're gonna need an apology from Lil Baby. We're gonna need an apology from 21 Savage. We're gonna need an apology from Lil Durk. We're gonna need to put Lil Durk on the list, man. And so there was a Reddit thread that was going around of other people that owe an apology to Gunna. Okay, here, this is 8 months ago, right? Here's a small list of people who switched up on Gunna before Young Thug said that he's still friends with him and how they cut ties with him. We won't ever forget. We won't never forget. All right, never forget. Right, this is a tragic day in Ratlanta history, and we will not, lest we forget. Okay, so let's break it down. We already got 21. We already got Lil Baby. All right, we already got Lil Durk on the list. Sorry for all this writing, and I know most of y'all will not read this, but I just wrote this anyway. Please tell me if there are any more people that I need to add to the list. Here we go.
Travis Scott?
Travis Scott, we need that apology, my guy.
Why would Travis Scott be on that list?
Young Thug is obviously Travis's best friend, and they both started blowing up together. Travis used to perform his song Yosemite, which featured guest vocals from Gunna and Nav from his Astroworld album regularly at his performances, but he completely stopped performing it after Gunna got released from jail and people started calling him a snitch. He hasn't performed it ever since, and out of all the special songs he performed during various shows of his Circus Maximus tour, it seemed like he was going out of his way to avoid performing that one song. Too good to be a coincidence, if you ask me. He didn't pick up some other popular songs like Way Back or Pick Up the Phone or Carousel either, so who knows what he was thinking. Travis was also going to have Gunna featured on a song from his Utopia album, but he took him off at some point before its release. Travis Scott, we need that apology. You are on.
I don't know about that, bro. Travis Scott is a businessman, nigga. You can't take that one personal, bro. That one ain't right, nigga. Well, I don't know about that, bro. You can't, bro. Travis ain't do shit, nigga. I might be wrong though.
The list. Nav. Given that Nav is signed to EXO Records, he has to follow all of their rules. They tell him who to be friends with and who not to be friends with. When Gunna got released from jail, Nav said on an Instagram story he was going to see him and was on a flight to Atlanta already, but when the snitching allegations about Gunna went around, Nav's manager named Cash immediately stopped him from going on the flight. Then he deleted the story. Oh, we need that apology, man. What, King Spider make a phone call?
That is kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. That one right there, boy. Bro, why are labels like that? Is that crazy? That's crazy, bro. What? Why are labels like that, bro? Labels gotta stop that. That's crazy work. I'm not gonna lie, nigga. That is bad. I'm not gonna lie. That's not good at all, bro. Why are labels like that, bro?
You got to do everything. If Thug says drop to your knees and give me 20, you better do it, man. We're gonna need that apology. Nav never mentioned Gunna again after that and hasn't collaborated with him since. Given that Gunna has appeared on all 4 of Nav's studio albums and one of his mixtapes, it seems very weird to me that he wasn't teased as a featured artist in Nav's trailer video for his On My Way to Rexdale album, while Young Thug was. They haven't unfollowed each other on Instagram yet, so one can only hope they may still be cool behind the scenes. Either way, I think it's safe to say that duo is over with. Keep that same energy, man. Don't come looking for a Gunna feature now.
Nah, I know Future definitely don't rock with Gunna. That's a fact, nigga. Cause he was on Young Thug's first song or first single.
Keep rocking with them Thug features. The price of the Young Thug feature just went down, man. Future. He arguably dissed Gunna on his song called Type Stuff with Metro Boomin, Travis, and Playboy Carti earlier this year when he was referring to rats in the chorus. His song called Told My from his mixtape called Mixtape Pluto was originally supposed to feature Gunna, but Future removed him. The mixtape also doesn't have any featured artists. Don't know whether he was removed due to Future not liking him or just going with the no features idea. Future also removed Travis from the song South of France, but later released the version with Travis's verse as a remix. So look, we're going to put you on the list twice. Lil Baby, yes, Baby is the most annoying and obvious example of this. While performing his single with Gunna called Drip Too Hard, Baby yelled that he doesn't like rats right before Gunna's verse was about to start and the song got cut off. Keep that same energy for all of them.
Damn, bro, Baby was crashing out, dog. Baby crashed out for this nigga. That's what happens when you don't have a backbone, boy. Baby crashed out for this nigga. Nah, Baby crashed out for him, bro, and it's bad, bro. Because now what? Now what you gonna do, boy? Now what, bro?
Thug features, my guy. Whatever Wham says goes, man. Wham's spine broken in a million pieces now, man. He better get to trying to scam Blackboy Max before his whole story falls apart. He does not perform any of his other collaborations with Gunna either. In a recent interview, Baby also said he could not see himself getting back in the studio with Gunna again, and there's no relationship with him. Keep that same energy.
Yeah, no,
for
Baby crashed out on this
shit. Own
shit.
father said that Gunna did nothing to ruin the YSL Records RICO case, and that Baby needs to mind his own business. But Baby...
Dang. Young Thug's own father said that Gunna did nothing to ruin the YSL Records RICO case and that Baby needs to mind his own business. Shit. That's the part of this that I don't understand. And people have said that a lot, bro. People said that this nigga didn't do shit on this case, bro. Like, it didn't affect the case. That's what a lot of people have been saying, bro. That's why I'm so confused on why they so wound up on Gunna, bro.
Music career has also been declining over the years. We all know that it's because he needed Gunna to help him write his raps. Oh, you on the list twice. And just while we're there for the record, people, Gunna pushing 34 million monthly listeners on Spotify. Lil Baby only pushing 30, man. Lil Baby.
Oh, wait. Baby has 30?
Baby got the ups on... Hey, Lil Baby, Gunna got the ups on you right now, man.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? You picked the wrong side, man.
Let me
You
see
picked
that.
the wrong side. We're going to need to
I thought it was the other way
all
around.
that hypocritical talk from you, man. Once again, we're going to put him on the list twice too. Lil Durk. Like Baby, Durk is one of the most obvious examples of this. He called Gunna a rat in his interview with DJ Academics in the summer last year and also dissed him in snippets of unreleased songs. Free Durk, though, but we're going to need to keep that same energy. We're going to need a Brick Baby. Next time you call, I'm going to need Durk on the line. I'm going to need Durk's opinion on this one, bro.
Yeah.
Stop with the picking and choosing. I thought you hated rats. Anyone that talked to the police and cooperated, you hate them because of what happened to your father. So we're going to need that same energy.
Gunna really got him off,
Metro
bro. That's
Boomin, known as
crazy.
the guy who throws arguably the most subtle disses, Metro also seems to have switched up on Gunna now too. After Gunna got out of jail, Metro started defending him like Nav did for a few weeks, but then randomly stopped and started liking posts about people hating rats on social media. Metro never worked with Gunna following his release from jail and probably won't ever again. Apology now. Wheezy. We know that Wheezy unfollowed Gunna on Instagram following the snitching allegations after his release from jail and never produced a song for him again. I'm gonna need to see that same energy for Young Thug now, but you can't. You better drop to your knees and give him 20. Earlier this year, he tried to backtrack by following him again and then unfollowed him quickly after realizing his idea didn't work. Future is the only reason why Wheezy is relevant now. You're on the list. Taurus, I don't even know who this is. Gunna gave Taurus his whole music career by having him as one of his main producers. Taurus burnt that bridge by doing exactly what Wheezy did, and now we don't even hear from Taurus anymore, and we know why. All of this to say Gunna's still the GOAT and cannot be stopped as he continues to put up great numbers, despite him not collaborating with the most mainstream artists anymore. Very, very, very good points to be made there, but there's more people to go on the list. All right. Fat Joe. Get on the list. You owe Gunna an apology, man. Don't want to hear you listening to any Young Thug songs if this is how you feel, man. Gunna's album is fire, but he's a rat, so I'm conflicted. That's what he said,
The
man.
hottest guys in the game, rats. Like, I get a phone call from somebody, he says, yo, man, you got to check this album out. Ever since ever since I assumed you a rat, your people ain't fucking with you no more. You know,
Keep that same energy, gang. We're gonna need to keep that same energy. You guys have got your spines tangled right now, man. You guys are...
Bro, oh my gosh. This is what I learned, bro. Being gangster or being street is so crippling because now your personality, your innate personality is a slave towards what your perception and whatever, like, your reputation is, man. You put so much value on reputation that you can't even be yourself, man. You can't even rock with a nigga music, bro. That's the problem. That's the issue right there, bro.
Twisted. Fat Joe needs to start doing yoga, man, because you're gonna have to bend over backwards to realign your opinion to fit in with what's going on now. It's embarrassing.
I'm not listening. I'm off you, no matter what you do. And I get on the plane, and they fuck me. I listened to this album. This album was so good. I was so guilty of this shit. I listened to this album. I say, shit.
Didn't know you talking about Gunna.
I'm not saying throw the flag. Throw the flag. Now
No,
you got a
he's talking
flag.
about-
You got a flag. You have a flag.
Oh, you're not trying to claim it. You still not trying to claim it. You still trying to pretend like it ain't that when it's that. Okay. Hey, it is what it is, man. And look, even, bro, I'd hate to have to do this, man. I low-key don't even want to show this because this is mad disrespectful, okay? But look.
Wait, what?
All right.
Show what?
I don't even, look, I'm not even going to, out of respect, okay? I'm not even going to show this clip. But Young Thug's own small children did a diss song on Gunna that was circulating, all right? And when this happened, this was probably looking hilarious. Oh, Young Thug's kids dissing Gunna in a song, all right?
Nigga, what?
We're gonna need an apology from them kids, man. We're gonna need an apology from them kids, man, for them little kids. And I ain't talking about little kid, man. Rest up, kid, but...
Nah, you see, that's what I'm saying. This nigga needs to stop.
Make a diss song of Gunna, and that was getting posted on my mixtapes.
This guy's talking about this nigga's kids, bro. Relax, nigga. What the heck are you doing, bro? Relax, nigga.
Family apology. We're gonna need a whole family Christmas card. Guys, today I think academics he's probably sitting down. I'm gonna need 40 because it's a real double standard.
Yeah, that shit crazy, boy. That shit crazy.